So hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about the desktop and laptop shortage of 2021. So you hear a lot of stories from mainstream sources like Reuters and I guess Fortune magazine, and this site also, Tech Radar and others, that there's like a computer and laptop shortage. Well, yes, if you want to buy a new computer, there's definitely a shortage of new computers, and this is due to the fact that the supply chain has been disrupted by the coronavirus and stuff like that, and we are seeing shortages of new computers and stuff. However, this is not entirely true. There are shortages of new computers, but there's really no shortage of computers right now. You could buy. There are a lot of used computers which are on the market. Like for example, this the Dell Optiplex 3020 computer. I mean, you could. There's a lot of them which are available, and you could buy them on places like eBay. And you could buy computers like Dell Precision 3500s for not a lot of money either. You know. And let's see the Dell. This computer, the 3020. And this is pretty cheap even on Amazon. And this is a fairly modern computer. It's a 4th generation i5 or i7. It has a 4th generation i3, i5, and i7 processor in it, which is pretty good even by today's standards. You could still use it for pretty much anything that you may need it for. Maybe except for gaming. Not on a small form factor computer like this, but if you get a mid tower, you could probably play some games on it if you get a good graphics card. Right now there's a shortage of graphics cards right now, so good luck trying to find that. So see, these are not a lot of money. That's fairly modern, and they all come with Windows 10 operating systems, which is also modern, and you could probably run any new computer application software on it without any problem. So this idea that there's a shortage of computers is not 100% true. You could still buy. There are a lot of computers in the market which are used and stuff. Let's look at the 9020. Okay. This is also a fairly modern computer system from Dell, and they aren't a lot of money either. They're pretty affordable. And you could use it for pretty much anything. You could use it to check emails. You could use it to go onto internet. You could use it for online shopping. You could use it as a compiler to write computer programs, and they come with about 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is enough, and some come with even 16. And that's more than enough. So you should be able to do anything with these computers. They aren't a lot of money, especially the small form factors. These probably don't cost a lot to ship because they're so much smaller. Yeah, you could buy these things for not a lot of money. And if you are getting a stimulus check and you don't have a computer, then maybe you can look into one of these computers and buy them for not a lot. And they sell these on Craigslist as well. And you could buy it for probably even less because you don't have to pay shipping, you know. Here's a well-equipped 9020 for about $565. And that comes with 16 gigabytes, 2 terabyte hard drive, SSD drive 512, and Windows 10. So pretty much everything you need for a computer. A little bit pricey, but if you don't want to upgrade it later and you just want to get a whole package, you can get something like this. And this one's also pretty well equipped. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD, but no hard drive. Windows 10. This is pretty good. Good price, I guess. And the free shipping as well. You don't have to pay for shipping. Shipping could cost anywhere from $50 to $100 for a computer. Probably if you buy it on eBay, they're probably going to charge you $50 to $100 for shipping. So here, you could get it for free shipping, no shipping costs. Yeah, so I guess for used desktops, there's really no shortage of them right now. This is a newer computer with a 9th generation i5 processor for about $900. I guess something like this with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM or 8 gigabytes with a small SSD and a hard drive would be good enough for most people with free shipping. So yeah, so there's no shortage in desktop computers, and monitors don't cost very much. If you don't have a monitor, you can just find a 20-inch monitor. I don't recommend buying used monitors because these things, from my experience, if you buy a used monitor, these things burn out pretty quickly. So it's just better to just buy a new monitor. I recommend the Asus monitor. These are pretty good. These are priced pretty good. Something like this is nice. I recommend buying new monitors so that it lasts longer. For computers, if you buy a used computer, it doesn't matter. As long as it's in good condition, it should last many years. And keyboard and mouse, I'm pretty sure all of you have a USB keyboard and mouse. And probably most of you have LCD monitors like these laying around somewhere in your house. So yeah, so it's not going to cost you very much to buy a computer, to tell you the truth. So these small form factors don't cost a lot to ship, like $28 a ship, and some people are offering you free shipping like this. So if you want upgradability, I suggest you get something like a mid-tower like this. But if you just want a cheap computer that works, something like this should be more than enough for you. And you could always upgrade the hard drive later. That's not very hard to do, and hard drives don't cost a lot of money. Something like a Western Digital 1 terabyte hard drive is not a lot, as you can see. Pretty affordable. So you could probably get a whole new computer with everything on it for, I mean, if you want to add stuff in there like RAM and everything, it would probably cost you maybe $250 or something. Or if you want to buy an equipped model. Wow, this has free shipping on it for something like this. This is a pretty good deal. And this is a fully running computer, so for a model like this you can really upgrade it. I think it has 4 SATA ports in it, so it has an optical drive, it has a 5 1/4. You could add 2 SSD in this 5 1/4 inch drive, and a regular hard drive as well. With an adapter you could do that. It has 2 3.5 inch hard drive cages, so you can add as much as you can add 3 hard drives in this. 1 hard drive and an SSD, because it has 4 SATA ports, so that's not bad. It is upgradable, and that's a good thing about the mid tower. And this one has free shipping, and it comes with an operating system already. And you could just get an SSD and just put Windows 10 on it, and it would be activated immediately because it's already activated, right? So that shouldn't be an issue. And you could upgrade the power supply in this. Any standard ATX power supply would fit in this. With all Dell computers, you could put any standard power supply in it. You don't have to buy a specialized power supply for Dell computers. And then you could probably add something like a GeForce GTX 1060 short card or something, if you could find one. Like I said, graphics cards are hard to find, but used computers are not. So obviously there is no shortage of computers if you buy a used computer, and you could buy one for pretty cheap. So, but if you have a problem with using a desktop for getting work done, I guess that would be an issue, because laptops are hard to find. But let's see if used laptops are hard to find. I guess it's not. Used laptops are also pretty plentiful as well. They cost anywhere from $120 to, I guess, $340, up to $480. So these are available as long as you buy used. So there's really no shortage of laptops either, as long as they're used. Yeah, there's no shortage. So yeah, there's basically no shortage of computers or anything. If you could find them in the used market, you could find them in eBay, you could find them in Amazon, you could find them in other websites as well. You could find them on Craigslist. But for Craigslist, you have to go and meet the person actually. You could probably get a better deal because you don't have to pay for shipping, tax, or anything. You just pay cash, and then they'll hand it over, and that's it. And then you can ask them if you want to test it out, and most of them will agree and agree to that, and you could just pay cash and get a pretty good deal. So yeah, so if you don't have a computer, I mean, I guess if you're receiving a stimulus check, then obviously your income is not very high, so you could use that money to buy a computer if you don't have one already. So anyways, thanks for watching. My Ace 1000KS 1975 sign.